Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and it's time for my Mike's Block Run. If you're not familiar with Mike's Block Run, check out one of my YouTube videos on Mike's Block Run, tell you all about it. But it's kind of my first real run after a pretty major bike crash. Took out my shoulder, took out my ribs, so it's been a hard time breathing, getting through my run camp. So I'm out at the Cache Creek drainage. Out there is Cache Creek, essentially Jackson Hole's outdoor fitness center in the winter and summer. Tons of trails and Cache Peak and the Gros Ventre Range in the background. So, just wanted to touch base. This is an exciting couple of weeks. Got an athlete going off to UTMB to race the 105 miler over in Chamonix. And then another athlete going to Tour Giants, which is the following week, 205 miles. 78,000 feet of climbing. So with all this mountain running, thought it might be good to talk a little bit about how you can improve your climbing and running uphill. Today I ran Crystal Butte, which is essentially a 1,500 foot climb in about a mile 0.4. Normally in a race that's something you're obviously going to hike, but I tend to run this. It's plus 15% grade the whole way, so really hard. And again, in normal specific training for your races, you're going to want to hike this, but sometimes I run it to achieve a few things. One, and running something this steep and building your stamina to be able to run it longer and longer, easier and easier. It's going to help your cadence on normal type of running. So if you don't have steep hills near you, jack up the treadmill and just run as steep as you can for as long as you can, working on nice, short, quick, efficient strides. Again, that's going to improve your cadence across the board in normal types of running at your races and in training. Secondly, I'm also training for the 8,000 meter challenge next week, which is 3 mountain passes in California, 40 miles, 12,000 feet of climbing, relatively tame. About 300 feet of climbing per mile, which today I'm doing about 1,000 feet per mile. Again, the idea behind that is to make the 8,000 meter challenge climbing feel a lot easier. So try it out. Don't always think you gotta hike the long steep stuff. Practice training it, becoming more efficient on it, and it'll help everything. So over and out. See ya.